Okay. All right, guys. Good morning and good afternoon. This is Coach George. It is a beautiful, well, chilly Thursday out here in Millbrook, New York. I hope you guys are doing very, very well today. So for today, we will need access to all three sticks, just for most of it for the warm-up. Most of the workout, we'll be working out with one small stick and one large stick. I want you to have access to a wall and possibly some of the ceiling as well. Okay, so let's get warmed up. Let's get prepped. Let's get rolling. Okay, we are going to start off with the small stick first. Okay, and while using a small stick, we're going to find a kneeling position. Okay, so I'm going to start by kneeling down on my right leg. My left leg will be forward, my right leg will be back. I'm going to put the stick in between my hands. Okay, so pushing on the stick here, 50% pressure, 30% pressure, and I want to come up, and then I'm going to go over to that foot, and then come back. Okay, up, over to the foot, and back. We're going to do 3 more like this, and then we're going to put the stick on the opposite side, keeping the same leg forward. Want to reach, over and back, 2 more times. Up, reach, over and back. Squeeze the glutes on the right side. The last one, up, over and back. Bring it to the opposite side. Now I'm going to kneel down. I'm going to bring my right leg forward. I apologize. Well, now we're on the opposite side with the stick. My apologies. So the left leg is still forward. Right leg is back. Now I'm going to come up. Now watch my left hand will reach towards the outside of my right leg and come back. 4 more times. Reach up, over to the outside of the right leg and back. Reach over to the outside and back. Last one. Reach up and over to the outside and back. Opposite side. Here we go. Okay, opposite side. All right, so same thing once again. We want to start first. Again, we're going to start to the outside of the up leg, which is our right leg. Okay, so now I'm going to come up and over to the outside, now to the left. And I bring it back. It's 1. Up and over. That's 2. Up and over. That's 3. Up and over. That's 4. One more time. Up and over. 5. Now put the stick to the left side, or left hip. I'm going to come up. Now I'm going to the outside of my left leg. Back for 1. You'll find that one a little more intense. Keep the pressure on the stick as I reach over. That's 2. Trying to reach for the ground. Up and over. For 3. 2 more times. Up and over. That's 4. Last one, squeeze the glutes on the left side. Up and over. That's 5. Great job. Let's stand up. Okay, let's go to our ninja flow next. Okay, as always, we like to start with the left inside of the left foot. Let's drop down, stretch out that shoulder first. Both palms are straight ahead. Keep it against the rib cage. As I drop over now to my right, I want you to have a good grip on the right hand. Pull your shoulder blade back on your right side, and that's going to help you find more depth in your ninja flow, going towards the right side. I'm going to relax that shoulder, and I drop down now. I'm dropping down towards my left. Keep it against the rib cage once again. I come over, keep the shoulder blade back on the right side. How low can you go? Bring it back over and drop. Stretch out that shoulder once again. One more time. Keep it against the left side of my rib cage. I go over and I drop. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I want to go to the opposite side now. Now I'm on the right side, dropping down. Have a good grip on the stick with your right hand. Keep it against your right rib cage as I slowly drop over to my left, still retracting the shoulder on the left side. I bring it back over and I drop. Once again, going over to the left, keep it against the right rib cage. I drop down, pull the shoulder blade back on the left side, bring it back and drop. Still joint prepping, getting nice and warm. One more time, bring it over, drop down, hold, 4, 3, 2, 1, slowly come out of it, stand up. Let's go to our bow and arrow now. So remember, we're going to start with the left side first. You can keep it to the outside of your left foot, or if you have a little more mobility, we're going to put it to the inside of our right foot. Make sure that your hips are not going back, that your hips are pressing forward for this movement. Okay, here we go. We're going to push out and hold for 5, 4, squeeze the glutes, 3, 2, 1. I slowly come out of it. Let's go to the opposite side. I like to alternate these. Okay? If you're pushing on the inside where the emblem is facing the outside, switch it. Okay, here we go. Just to protect the stick a little bit more, the longevity of it. Bring your pelvis forward, squeeze the glutes for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back up. Bring it back over again. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back up. Let's bring it over one more time. And hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring it back up. Let's grab both sticks. We always love to do in my class skin the cat next. Okay, as you can see, I totally forgot my stick mobility shirt, so I figured this was the next best thing. Okay, here we go. Let's go into our skin the cat first. Drop down. Now for a little bit, just to try a little more pressure onto the arms, come up onto your toes a little bit if you're comfortable. But I'm relaxing the legs a little bit more. Come back down. Come back up. Now drop down into your monkey hang. Squeeze the glutes on the right side. Come back up into our skin the cat once again. Once you find the depth that works for you, come up onto your toes a little bit. Lift up your heels. It works balance a little bit more, but it puts more pressure into those shoulders that we're trying to get more mobile. I come back up. Step back with your leg once again. And hold, have a good grip on the stick. We're going to do one more time each side. Okay, let's find our skin the cat once again. Onto your toes. Have a good grip on the stick. Come back up, step back with your leg once again. Squeeze the glutes on the extended side, whatever one you're doing. Bring it back up. Last one of these. Now we have a nice advanced or modified shoulder stretch for you. I'm going to step back one more time. Okay, now bring your knee all the way to the ground. Both knees on the ground. I'm going to put the stick slightly in front of me. Option 1 is to keep the knees down. Option 2, we pick the knees up off the ground. So watch. I come in. You have to have a lot of grip on this one, okay? I come in, I lean, not arch back. I come back and here. Now if you're nervous, you can put the stick into the wall if you need to. I'm on a rubberized surface, so I really don't need to too much, but if you're more comfortable, please by all means put it into the side of the wall. Option 2, I lean, I arch back, eyes up, and I pick the knees up off the ground. I'm still squeezing the glutes. I go forward, I kneel down, I come back. Let's do 5 more of those and we're ready to go. Lean, arch, knees off the ground if you can. Lean back into it. Kneel down, come back, that's 2. Lean, knees off the ground again if you can. Arch back and hold. Kneel down. We have 2 more. Lean, arch and hold. Bring it back. Last one coming up. lean, arch. 3, 2, 1, kneel down. Let's stand up. Okay, we're going back to the next one. Okay, here we go. All right, so we have 2 different movements we're going to be working with. One with the small stick, one with the big stick. We're starting with the small stick first, working our spiral lines. What's up, guys? Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're almost like doing the form of a kayak, right? So I'm free on one side. As I go into the floor, trying to move the wall on the opposite side. So we're going to move over, back to the right. Okay, so the stick's on my right side first. Okay, legs can be on the ground for this one, but let's point the toes, lock out the legs. If they come up a little bit, by all means, that's fine. Here we go, 10 strong reps. Here we go, starting from the right, I'm pushing into the wall. A kayak, back in. Hold, that's 1. Kayak, in, for 2. Kayak, in, that's 3. Kayak, in, 4. Brace those abs. Kayak around, in, that's 5. Kayak around, in, that's 6. Around, in, for 7. Around, brace in for 8. 2 more times. Around, in for 9. 1 more time. Brace those abs. Around, hold, in for 10. Great job. Let's stand up now. Let's go to the opposite side now. Here we go. All right. Not opposite side. I'm sorry. For the next move. So stand up. We're going to grab the big stick. Still going towards my right. We're going to take this from a Caustic Squat, the bottom of a Caustic Squat, into Warrior 2, as you would do in yoga. Okay. Now for this one, we're going to pivot the foot around, because we're still working those spirals. I'm going to pivot all the way around to that form of Warrior 2. So have your palm on the stick. Let's drop down first. Now from here, I'm going to pivot on my left foot. And I come in and hold. I'm trying to move the wall. I come back in that low position. Here we go. Ready? Hold. Coming up for 1. First one doesn't count. Hold. Squeeze the glutes. That's 1. Bring it back. Go. Hold. Squeeze the glutes. That's 2. Up. Hold. That's 3. Up. Hold. Get a good strut on that back shoulder. That's 4. Up. Pivot. That's 5. Up. Pivot. That's 6. Up. Pivot. That's 7. Up. Pivot. That's 8. 2 more times. Up. Pivot. That's 9. 1 more time. Up. Pivot. And 10. Great job, guys. We're moving on. Here we go. Okay. Go down to the opposite side now. Now, with the small stick, we'll be going to the left side of my body in that Caustic, or in that kayaking motion. Okay. Again, leaning back, legs on or off the ground is up to you. Point the toes, lock up the legs, squeeze the glutes. Starting with the wall first. Hands are on the orange. 3, 2, 1. Kayak over to the right. Push into the wall. That's 1. Over. Into the wall. That's 2. Over. Into the wall. That's 3. Over. Into the wall. That's 4. Over. Into the wall. That's 5. Over. Into the wall. That's 6. Over. Into the wall. That's 7. Over. Into the wall. That's 8. Over. Into the wall. That's 9. 1 more time. Over. Into the wall. That's 10. Great job. Stand up and let's roll. Okay, going to the opposite side now with that Caustic Squat into Warrior 2. Okay, but again, your foot will not be flat like on Warrior 2. We're going to pivot all the way around. Okay, here we go. Drop down, find your Caustic Squat position first. Let's pivot over. One practice, one first. Here we go. Ready? And begin. Over. That's 1. Over. That's 2. Over. Squeeze the glutes on that right side. That's 3. Over. That's 4. Over. Squeeze the glutes. That's 5. Over. That's 6. Over. That's 7. Over. That's 8. 2 more times. Over. That's 9. 1 more time. Over. And 10. That burns. Okay. Moving on. Okay. We're going to need the small stick and the large stick once again. Starting with the small stick first. Okay? We're working spiral lines once again with the right side only first. Okay? I'm going to actually do it with the left leg first so you see it better. Okay, so we're going to make sure that the knee is not just coming across, but that I'm pivoting on my foot in a push-up position. Okay, we're going to do this, then go to a grounded scorpion with the big stick. All right, so I'm going to move back enough where my knee is in front of my hip flexors. Push-up position, drive the knee into the wall with the stick. I come up, I'm going to bring the leg around, I pivot, and come back for 1. Slight pivot with the foot, back for 2. If it's sliding on you like it is for me a little bit, don't worry about the pivot so much. Bring the leg across and back. Okay, here we go. We go over, back for 1. Over, and 2. Over, and 3. Over, and 4. Over, 5. Over, 6. Over, 7. Over, 8. 2 more times. Over, 9. Push that wall away. Over, and 10. Great job. Now let's grab the big stick. We did this first day of the month in my class. We're going to do our scorpions. Okay, so we're going to work the left side only. But let's get the lower back involved as well. I mean, even more so. So this is lower back. I'm trying to squish the stick as much as I can. I'm going to bring my left leg. The goal is to get on the opposite side of the stick. You might just get to here, it's fine. The goal is to get the foot over the opposite stick. Okay? So watch, the opposite side of the stick. I come up, I tap, I come back, and then let's reach for 1. Here we go. Over, bring it back, reach, that's 2. Over, back, reach, 3. Over, back, reach, 4. Over, back, reach, that's 5. Over, back, don't let go of the stick. Reach, that's 6. Over, back, reach, 7. Over, back, reach, that's 8. 2 more times. Over, back, reach, that's 9. Over, back, reach, that's 10. Great job. Going to the opposite side now with the stick. Now putting it on our right thigh moving the right thigh from left to right. Okay. Stick it in. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and begin. We go this, and 1. Over, 2. Over, 3. Over, 4. Over, 5. Over, 6. Over, 7. Over, that's 8. 2 more. Over, that's 9. 1 more. Over, and 10. Great job. Now we're going to the right side with that scorpion. Okay, grand scorpions. 6 on the ground. We still will continue with the reach. If the reach is too hard, just do the scorpion. Okay. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. I come over. Reach for 1. Over. Reach for 2. Over. Reach for 3. Over. Reach for 4. Over. Reach for 5. Over. Reach for 6. Over. Reach for 7. Over. Reach for 8. 2 more times. Over. Reach for 9. 1 more time. Over. And reach for 10. Hydrate if you need it. Let's move on. Okay. We're going with 2 different movements once again. Okay? We're going to go with the big stick the entire time. Okay? So, we're going to work crybabies, and then we're going to work the Caustic sway into a rotational lunge. So actually, let's start that first, since we were just working core and lower back. So I'm here, behind my back. We're still spiraling, we're still rotating, but we're going to do it in the bottom portion of our Caustic squat, our sway. So I'm going to come down to my right first. You can see I pivot to one side, and I hit that lunge. I come around, I dip and pivot, and come back. So we're going to do 10 times. Try not to take a break. Let's keep it smooth as we can. If it feels really good, we're doing 15. Okay, here we go. So I'm starting from my left, in 3, 2, 1. I dip the left side down, hit my lunge position. I come back. That's 1. I come back. 2. Back. At the end of 3. Back. So take it all the way to that full lunge. See what I'm doing here? Then I pivot around. This is the end of 5. Bring it back. 6. Lower you are, the more difficult it gets. This is 7. You're going to feel this one. 8. 2 more times. This is 9 coming up. Let's do one right side. Last one. And 10. Great job. Let's grab 2 big sticks for this next one, actually. Change it up to what I was originally going to do. So we're repeating both of these twice. Lying on the ground. Okay? Push the sticks into the wall. Okay. What I'm going to do is as I bring my knee towards me, I punch up, I reach over. So left arm's on the ground. Left knee is towards me, trying to move the floor to the left side. As I'm trying to move the wall with both sticks, reach across the left leg. So left arm down, left leg is up. I switch. That's 1. Go. That's 2. Go. 1 leg's in between. 3. Go. 4. Go. 5. Stop right there for a second. Now, what I just started doing and realized, if I take the stick going towards the leg, push on the foot and the inside of the knee, it's going to activate that core more. Okay, figure out by moving. Here we go. Go. Push on the foot and the wall. Go. Push and hold. Go. Push and hold. 2 more times. Push and hold. Push and hold. Last one. Push and hold. Go. Great job. Okay. Yeah, the second one I felt a lot more than the first one. Okay, so that means we're going to do that again, but for all 10 reps this time. All right, here we go. Behind the back once again, we're going to hit that Caustic sway, pivot, rotate into that front lunge, front step lunge. Okay, behind the back on the shoulder blades once again. Grab the stick, try to shorten it. Let's drop towards our right. Ready? I drop the end, I sway, I pivot, I bring it back, I sway. That's 1. Let's sway around. That's 2. Squeeze glutes on that right side for 3. That's 4. This is 5. This is 6. Feel those legs. 7. This is 8. 2 more times. 9. Last one. And 10. Great job, guys. Let's find 2 sticks once again on the ground for those crybabies. Into the wall once again. I'm going to bring my left knee towards me, right leg extended. Here we go. And go across. Try to move the leg. Bring it back. That's 1. 2. I'm going to push on that foot. 3. That stick should be bending almost. 4. 5. Good grip on the stick. 6. 7. That's 8. 2 more times. That's 9. Last one. And 10. Brilliant job. Okay. Let's stand up. Hydrate if you need to. Check out the list and we move on. Okay, we're going back to the ground. Ooh, okay. Still legs and core. All right, so let's go with the legs first since we just finished with the core. Now, this is normally I would do with the short stick, but we could be fine. Actually, I'm sorry, grab a short stick. For the grip wise, to be much better. So, this move we do just to work our thoracic spine, but we're also going to add a little leg strength into this one. Normally what we do is we kneel down with this one. So let's have the left leg forward, right leg back. Normally we would come down, put it underneath my leg, have it touching my right thigh, and I would just rotate around and come back. For this today, we're going to do it in a lunge position. So I'm going to have an extended leg, right knee off the ground, okay? So this one's a lot more challenging. All right, grab with your right hand, okay? Right leg extended. Now pull up. It's going to be putting pressure more into the ground. Ready? Right leg off the ground. Rotate around. Back for 1. Yep, rotate all the way to your left, back for 2. Rotate around, bring your chest around for 3. Rotate not just the arm, that's 4. Rotate for 5. Rotate for 6. Rotate, burning, for 7. Rotate for 8. 2 more times. Rotate for 9. 1 more. Rotate. And 10. Stand up. Shake that leg out for 1 second. We're going right back to this big stick. I'm limping because my left leg burns a lot more than my right now. Okay. Constant rotation to one side. Legs are on or off the ground. Okay. So I'm going to be leaning back 45 degrees, trying to move the wall. Left arm will be under, left hand will be under, right hand over. Should I move that wall as we circle to the right? Here we go. Ready? Circle. That's 1. Circle. Should I move that wall? 2. Bring your chest around with it. 3. There we go. Spiral all the way around. And reach. 4. Should I move that wall? 5. Move the wall. I try to get my chest to follow as much as I can. Reach. 6. Reach. 7. Reach. 8. 2 more times. Reach. 9. Last one. Reach. And 10. Great job. Hydrate if you need to. We're going back to that thoracic rotation with the leg once again. Glad you guys like it. Thank you. Okay. Here we go. Opposite side. Now my right leg is forward, my left leg is back. Still working with that extension of the left leg. Sorry, wrong stick. Okay. Short stick. Okay. Right leg forward, left leg back. Take it. Go in between or underneath the right hamstring, almost by the left thigh. Remember, if your leg's extended, you're putting pressure into the bottom of the stick a little bit more. Grabbing on. Let's get that burn going. Here we go. Leg off the ground. Rotate. Back 1. Not just your arm. Bring your chest around. Rotate. For 2. Rotate. For 3. Rotate. For 4. Rotate. For 5. Rotate. For 6. Rotate. For 7. Rotate. For 8. 2 more times. Rotate. 9. Last one. Rotate. 10. Stand up. Great job. Let's sit on the ground for the glutes once again. Ooh, my legs are rubbery. Okay. I legit almost just like fell over. Okay. So leaning back once again, 45 degrees. This time your left hand's on top, right hand's on the bottom. Okay, go 3, 2, 1. Move that wall. While my chest follows it around. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Great job. Let's stand up. Core and leg heavy, not a shocker in my class. Okay, we're going to be going from the small stick to the big stick. Okay, so now we are going to go back, unfortunately, we're going to go back to that Caustic position. Okay, we've done the hunter lunge before. Okay, and from that hunter lunge, I'm going to pivot all the way around and bring it to my hip in that lunge position. So, I'm down first. I reach up. Now what I'm doing, if you notice, I have it on the bottom of my palm, and I'm pulling down on my palm. What that's going to do is get me to a lower position. And then I pivot around to the outside and hold. And what I'm doing, I'm putting the stick against my thigh and try to rotate myself around even more to my left. Okay? Bring it back. Push on the bottom of your hand. So for me, because I have the mobility, I'm putting my hand on both ends of the stick more to get my form down to the ground more. Ready? Rotate around, pivot. Pull the stick into your thigh. That's 2. Down, hold. Up. That's 3. Down, hold. Around. 4. Down. Hold. Around, this is 5. We're only going to 8 with this one. Down. Hold. This is number 6 right here. Here we go. 6, again, you can't get that low. Just do what's best for you. You don't have to put your arm down, obviously. Hold. But if you are, fantastic. If you're not, fantastic. Bring it around. One more time. Hold. Feeling that left side. Feeling those abs too, believe it or not. Bring it around. And stand. Nice job. Okay. Put the small stick down. Let's go with the big stick once again. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is get into a double leg kneeling position. All I'm going to do is keep the feet flat. Flex if you need to. Flat is even better, more challenging. Stick goes on my shoulder blades. We're going to lean back 45 degrees, keeping the pelvis tucked forward. Squeeze the glutes nice and tight. Lean back. We're going to twist. Pull 1. If you can touch the ground, great. Twist. 2. Twist. Squeeze those glutes. This is 3. Twist. 4. Twist. 5. Twist. 6. Twist. 7. Twist. 8. Twist. 9. Twist. And 10. Brilliant. Let's go with the stick on the opposite side of the small stick. Back to that Caustic Squat and rotation. Here we go once again. Okay. Widen those legs. I'm going to drop down to my right side this time. Pivot around to the right. Put the stick on the outside of my right thigh. Remember, hands are at the bottom or on top of the stick. Here we go. Let's drop down. Hold. Pivot around. Try to move your thigh. That's 1. Bring it back and hold. Flat foot on both sides. Bring it around. 2. Pivot around. Hold. That's 3. Bring it back. That's 4. Bring it around. That's 5. Bring it around. This is 6. 2 more times. Bring it around. This is 7. Find your depth that works for you guys. Bring it around. Hold. It feels good. And 8. Mobile legs are always important. Hey guys, what's up? Okay. We're going with the abs. One more time, that kneeling position. Okay. Here we go. And I got a new surprise move for you guys. Okay. On our upper back. So what we'll do is we'll do 1 or 2 more exercises. We won't have time for all the static stretches I want to do, but you guys do that part on your own. All right, here we go. Flatten those feet out. Squeeze the glutes, tuck the pelvis forward. Down. This is 1. Down. 2. Down. 3. Down. 4. Down. 5. Down. 6. Down. 7. Down. 8. 2 more. Down. 9. Last one. Down. And 10. Hydrate if you need to. We need 2 big sticks for this next one, guys. Hello from Los Angeles. I love LA. Okay, here we go. So, this next one will depend on your shoulder mobility, your ability to roll. Okay, so if you can't come over all the way and touch the ground like I am, just pop it up in the air a little bit and you'll see what I mean. So I'm going to face away from you for this one. Sticks will be into the ground and wall once again. So let's watch first, okay? All right, so I am pushing into the ground. So I'll show you the first progression. It's simply just having the legs up, moving the wall. I come up and I pop to one side with the hip. So you're rotating those hips at the bottom. Option 2, you're going to watch. I'm going to put one arm flat to the ground and I'm going to try and touch the ground on the opposite side. So I come up, see I touch, I come back. So the option is either here and down or over and down. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Alternate sides. I tap, and I'm not on my head. I am not on the head. I'm on my shoulder. Head's on the ground, but there's no pressure in it if you are doing the advanced version. If not, please stick with the regression. Regress to progress. Come over. Up. Over. Up. Over. Up. Over. 3 more. Up. Over. 2 more times. Up. Over. Last one. Up. Over. Great job. Now we stretch. Let's hit our Buddha stretch first. Let's do 2 stretches, and you guys can do the rest on your own. Okay, keep your heels close to your business as much as possible as we press down onto those thighs. Breathe and hold. Try to bring your heart rate down a little bit. Control your breathing just a little bit. Great, let's stand up. Okay, let's go into our slap shot. We're all done. Okay, onto the lower back, just one each side. Okay, remember you can go either to the middle or we go to the opposite. I come down, hold, pull your shoulder blades back together. I come up, opposite way. And we're done. Hey guys, whew, catching my breath. Thank you so much for joining on. A lot of people today. Really appreciate all the love and support. As always, guys, have a wonderful, wonderful day. Peace and love to the rest of you guys as well. I will see you next Tuesday for some more movement and fun. Peace, guys.